Joining me now from Fort Worth, Texas, owner and operator of the Rail Club Live and founder of the Children of Liberty, Chris Polone. Chris, it's great to see you.
You too. Thank you so much for having me.
I told you I'd do a follow-up, and I know that you're the organizer of the Freedom Fest. That was bars and some restaurants were openly defying Governor Abbott's requirements and rules on whether or not they could open. So where are we now? Is there another Freedom Fest coming up soon?
Absolutely, there is. We're changing the name of it. However, we're going to change it to Come and Take It Owners Rally. And that will be taking place August 22nd, because still nothing is being done about this situation. Greg Abbott won't even talk about it.
Well, and talk about why you feel like this is hypocritical or the rules are arbitrary, especially when it comes to your business.
Of course, our patrons, it's important for everyone to understand, our patrons, and by ours, I mean 51%ers, our patrons did not stop drinking. They went someplace else where they could legally drink. And I'm one of those people. So everywhere we go, we see the double standard right in front of our face. You can't have 40 people inside of my 800 capacity room, but you can have 400 people on a patio as long as they're ordering a basket of fries with their beer. So it's frustrating that we're starving out and these guys, major corporations, get to stay open.
Well, and I saw that the latest is that some restaurants and bars and breweries are scrambling to reinvent themselves to get around Abbott's bar shutdown. So would you be able to scramble around and get around his orders?
Unfortunately, those words are prettier than they are. TABC, Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission, has been supposedly working on getting some of these businesses open, and the way they are doing that is by modifying their permits so they can sell food. Unfortunately, it's not as pretty as it might seem. It's just more of a way to pacify us and make us waste more money than it is effective way for us to operate our business.
Yeah, and last Freedom Fest, I guess Texas suspended the liquor licenses of 18 bars. On that one weekend. Do you know if any other bars have lost their liquor licenses? Did you lose your liquor license?
It's funny you ask. Yes, we did. We were under suspension already because of July 4th. That was our first protest. Mind you, we did not serve any alcohol or no money was exchanged. It was a protest. Our license got reinstated August 5th, and then TABC served us again August 7th for Freedom Fest, which took place 2 weeks ago. So now we're suspended again.
Yeah, and we played the soundbite from our interview from a couple weeks ago about the question where people say, oh, like you're putting the community at risk because you only care about your business and your finances. Again, what do you say to those who say that?
The same thing I said last time. If you're willing to go sit down at another bar top at a restaurant, if you will, or sit in line at Hurricane Harbor, or go out to the mall and sit at the food court, you are unfortunately by definition a hypocrite. But it's not because you're trying to be. It's just out of ignorance because you don't understand what a 51%er is and what a non-51%er is.
Yeah, and you're not somebody who doesn't think the coronavirus isn't real. Like you don't think it's a scam, but you're highlighting the fact that if it is so serious, then everything has to shut down, not just the 51%ers.
Yes, ma'am. If the virus is truly as bad as Greg Abbott and the rest of the officials out there say it is, then of course we need to shut everything down, not just pick and choose. It's a little bit weird to me that 51%ers are made up of mom and pop organizations. I mean, we're small time. And so it just feels like we're kind of being pushed off to the wayside more than anything, while these major corporations get to pretty much do whatever they want and operate however they see fit.
And you, just like several of the probably thousands of other bar restaurant owners, you guys are really concerned that you're going to lose your businesses permanently. And I know your personal story and how hard you work to build your bar, if you want to share that with our viewers.
Absolutely. This is actually the second time around I've owned the Rail Club Live. I originally purchased it in 2017. Unfortunately, I did it with a bad business partner. He took a lot from me. I lost my home, lost my car, everything. But we had a Cinderella story, and we just continued to persevere, and we got it all back just to be shut down 8 months later by COVID-19.
How do you think the media has treated you?
Now, a lot better than it was before. Before, they made me kind of come off like a mad individual just trying to defy the government, when in all reality, it's so much deeper than that. We're doomed. We cannot recreate revenue streams. We can't have our guitar schools in here. We can't do anything because we're bound to a liquor license.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.